bunch of empanadas. It's honestly crazy walking around here because of
Very Argentinian moment.
We left home to travel the world and brought work with us. Follow the journey as we immerse ourselves in cultures around the globe and inspire others to do the same.
We're Brandon and Erin. Subscribe and stay tuned. After returning our rental car in Puerto Montt, we got on a plane and headed to Santiago, where we hadn't been in over a month, when the protests were still in full swing. From Santiago, we had a round-trip flight to Buenos Aires for 5 days of enjoying a new city. It's another beautiful day in Santiago, but we are all packed up and ready to head to the airport. Thankfully, we are staying here when we come back from Buenos Aires, so we can leave this bag here. Out the window. Santiago airport, and it took way longer than it did yesterday. I guess we didn't factor that in because yesterday was Sunday.
We also took the scenic route. We went like right through the city. He said there was some road closures, but our Uber driver was so nice. He tried to teach us things all along the route and tell us things to do. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why we always leave early for the airport, and we have plenty of time to make it through.
And go to the lounge.
Yes.
We are in the lounge. That's the name of it. Having some food, obviously, mimosas. It's like our lounge tradition.
So when we were driving to the airport, you could see the devastation of the protests. It was insane. Like before when we were here, we thought we saw bad areas with lots of graffiti. This was something else. Oh, see, there was a fire there.
Where?
Over there in that building, see?
Oh my gosh.
It honestly looked like a post-apocalyptic world or something. It was wild. So the protests have been going on for about a month and a half now, and they've calmed down a bit, but they're still happening every single day. The destruction is clearly evident. It's really crazy.
So we did the Carinate trick. Carinate trick is when you reserve a window and an aisle seat, hoping that no one takes your middle seat. But it definitely doesn't matter on this flight because there's nobody on it.
So we're off to Buenos Aires, and I love an empty plane, so we got a whole row to ourselves.
Literally a whole row. I could lay down on this one, he could lay down on that one.
Unidades ubicadas, 2 en el sector delantero, 2 en el sector posterior y 4 sobre las alas, todas ellas claramente señalizadas.
Hello and welcome to our Airbnb in Buenos Aires. It is perfect, it's really cute, it's great that it has a living room, a little kitchen area. Love this countertop.
A washing machine.
We have a slight balcony, not really, but that's okay. Our bedroom and a bathroom. It's really great. We're on the 6th floor. There is an elevator, but we're choosing to take the stairs down.
Oh, it's so nice. Ta-da. Enjoy.
I got a veggie burger with caramelized onions, tomato, cheese, and arugula. Brandon got a wok. I don't know, how do you describe it?
Chinese food. So we've finished up our work for the day and we're about to head out to see some of Buenos Aires. One unique part about today is that it is the presidential inauguration, so we don't know exactly what we're gonna find when we walk outside the door. Hopefully it's all good celebration. I know there's a bit of controversy over it, but we're not gonna get into the politics of it.
Yeah, I think there's two different sides. You're happy or you're pissed.
Just like any other political situation in any other country, so.
Very true. So we are going to Recoleta Cemetery and we're trying to find the entrance. We know that the cemetery is here behind this wall. Cemetery is known as one of the most beautiful in the world. The wealthiest families, famous people, politicians, all those kind of people are buried here. All of these different tombs and mausoleums are really ornate, definitely really expensive. It's kind of fun just looking at them and seeing some that haven't been really taken care of and others you can tell are really well kept, beautiful architecture.
So the interesting thing about these mausoleums is that they're actually privately owned. So they're bought and sold like any other property would be, except for 94 tombs that are protected by the government as historical sites. So a lot of these tombs have been turned over multiple times. I don't know exactly how that works. If people are buried inside and they sell it, do they take the coffins out? I don't know. It's honestly crazy walking around here because I feel like I'm walking around a mini city. You're walking by all these mini skyscrapers and there's streets and little alleyways. It's crazy, nothing like I expected.
We're in search of the most famous grave in the cemetery, which is Eva Perón's grave. Eva Perón was the first lady and she did a lot of good for the people. I think she's kind of seen as like a Princess Diana of Argentina.
Yeah.
So I overheard another tour guide saying that the grave next to Eva Perón's was on sale for $250,000 US. That's to put it into perspective how much these graves are worth. That grave was fairly moderate size. Some of these graves are double or triple the size. I could only imagine what the wealthy families will pay to have the status of being buried in this cemetery in Argentina.
I highly recommend a visit to Recoleta Cemetery if you're in Buenos Aires, but we're hot, it's 97 degrees. We're gonna go get a beer. We stopped at an empanada shop. We got a bunch of empanadas and it's about $3.50 US. Oh, it's so good. Wow. This might be the best one I've had. What do you think, Aaron?
That's really good,
Oh my god. Very glad we came here.
Great empanadas. I feel like we haven't had an empanada that we really loved yet, and these were really good. I'm not opposed to getting an empanada every day though, Let's go upstairs.
we're doing something a bit different. We're in a bookstore right now. This bookstore has something unique about it. It's actually a theater. This theater, called the Grand Splendid Theater, opened in 1919 and ran all the way until 2000 when it was converted to a bookstore. And now it's known as one of the world's most beautiful bookstores, and I absolutely see why. It's stunning.
Having to remind myself I'm not in Europe. Super European vibes. So cool. Entrance to Plaza de Mayo, and this is just all celebration for the inauguration. People are cheering, chanting, waving flags, selling empanadas on the street. Very Argentinian moment. I think this is the new president and vice president. In Buenos Aires for their inauguration. We figured we'd have to come and see some of it. We're definitely not trying to get in the middle of that all chaos right now because you never know what's going to happen and we don't want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I convinced Brandon to take a Argentinian tango lesson with me.
I've never actually seen tango happen.
So what do you...
last day in Chile, we'd have one of our favorite beers we had in Chile.
We boarded our last flight